welcome to the Rhythm Section Podcast. My name's Schmichelson.
I'm Schmorschmorkelton.
And that was Chris refusing to play on beat.
I was sort of still playing.
You were like
on beat.
playing like against the time. And let's be honest, I'm never really on that much.
Yo, what even is time?
What even is time, bro?
Yeah.
Whoa! What is life? Are you a human, or are you just a brain piloting a bag of bones, man?
Whoa.
Are you just some cells fucking raging it up inside of one sack of meat, bro? Whoa! Speaking of sacks of meat, I made chili this week. It was really good. That's all I ate today.
Wow.
Just chili. So here's the chili. Welcome. It's spooky season.
Keeping it hot.
Woo, chili.
Yo, you want to know what's trippy?
Yes.
If they call it chili, why is it so hot, bro?
Yeah. Like if chilies
Bro,
are like
man, that tequila's
chili
something else.
peppers and they're supposed to be really hot, then why, when it gets cold, do we say we get chilly? And why is the country Chile so close to both of those? It's cold but also hot. What's up with the word chili?
Is chili supposed to be pronounced Chile?
I don't
Are they
think.
both Chile?
Well, there's chili ends with a Y, and chili that you eat ends with an I, and Chile ends with an E. So I don't really know what the fuck's going on.
True. Vowels. You want to know how I feel about those motherfuckers?
It's a
Do you
conspiracy.
really want to know?
No.
Yeah, dude.
I don't.
George Bush invented vowels. Facts, dude. Look into it, dude.
George
Look
Bush
into it.
Senior or George W?
All of them, dude.
All the Georges invented it together.
Every single one.
Hey,
dude.
can we do the big
Better believe
reveal
it.
now? We got.
Yeah, let's
I
let
mean,
them
as much as
know.
I'd love to talk about George. This is our new sign. Check it out. New Rhythm Second sign. Woo! Check that shit out.
Where's
Look
your
at that.
sign? Show us your sign. Send us your sign. DM them. Email them to
The Rhythm Section Podcast at gmail.com. Wow. We got it now. Yeah, I'd love to see your signs, but honestly, your sign's probably not going to be better than Cobra's new sign because Cobra's new sign's fucking sick. Look at it. It's all badass.
It is badass.
Yeah.
However, though, when you say that at the same time, we do have a lot of talented friends and listeners.
This is
They
true.
might have some really good signs.
They might have some signs.
Might have some good
We
signs.
will entertain the idea of a new
Fuck
sign
their signs.
for
Let's-
next season.
Yeah.
Not for this one. Maybe we'll have an episode where we unveil all the I'm thinking about young cattle. Maybe we'll unveil all of the new sign designs, but frankly, we don't really fucking need them because we got a sick new one right now.
I wasn't even
Look,
thinking there. I was thinking their own signs for their own respective things. But that's a good point. I
Oh.
like both those avenues. I like them submitting their signs for us and them submitting their signs for their own shit. Which brings me to my next point. Give us money, you cheap fucking cunts.
Jesus Christ, we just started. We can't ask them for money already.
We haven't gotten any yet. We should. I'm not gonna stop till it comes. We got one generous donator, True Clothing Company. Never done.
Actually,
Big boss.
we have gotten some. We got some money. I just
Yeah, from them.
no, we got some since then. A lot.
Other
actually.
monies.
We got some other money. Yeah.
Whoa. What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
People have been emailing us to,
you know,
to the Rhythm Section Podcast.
let me put it this way: have you
gmail.com?
been checking the Rhythm Section Podcast at gmail.com email account?
That is a great point.
Have you checked it?
That's a great point.
I've been checking it.
I'm gonna speak to my people and get back to you about that one.
Well, I just want to prepare you for what you're likely to find is that our generous viewers, they send us money. And I've been spending it.
Holy Christ!
I've been spending it. I'm sorry. I've just been doing it.
I don't know how to feel. I'm torn because, number one, I've succeeded because I feel like I've been the most vocal proponent of the sending us money.
Yeah, but you
But at
haven't
the same
checked.
time, you've been spending it, so like I don't know who
I mean,
to
let's
have
be honest.
flaming hot rage for.
I mean, they might.
You or them?
Probably me. I'm the one who took the money and
You.
they sent it to you. They should be mad at them.
But I want to be mad at them.
Well,
But you're right here.
stop. God, that's loud. They're always, they always see you out flush with cash.
Who that?
Yeah, they see. they see that you have lots of money, so I kind of felt like they would want me to have it.
But you,
because
you do have it.
Well, it wasn't like, look, I didn't spend it frivolously.
Where did you
I
spend it?
bought it like, I bought a couple pairs of pants.
Did you buy pants from them?
No, not from that. I bought pants like that I wanted, expensive ones, nice ones. And I bought Cobra and I went to dinner. We had dinner. We had sushi. We bought all you can eat sushi, but we weren't very hungry, so we ended up not really getting our money's worth. So that was kind of frivolous, I guess.
Let me get this straight, John. Let me get this straight.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
So you're saying to me that you got money from them,
Yes, I got money from them.
and you didn't share the money with me.
Well, I mean, who do you think paid for this tequila?
Spent it on you.
I mean, I sort of spent it for you. I mean, I did buy, these microphones a long time ago. And
Is it too soon to take a break? What is it? We gotta be.
no,
How
I
far
think
in
it's
are
too
we
soon. Listen, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I was really just trying to motivate you to check the rhythm section email account because it's a good idea to do that.
No,
Okay, I'm sorry for lying.
This is a real shock to me because this whole time
you trusted me.
Well,
why would you trust
number
me?
one, that I trusted you, but also like I didn't think anyone was actually going to give us money, and we would laugh about it and joke about it. And I thought we were kind of on the same team, not just because we worked together, but I thought you and I were both like, "Hey, fuck these pigs,"
Whoa! They're not pigs. You're a pig. Look at you.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, listen, I'm
a pig. Look at me.
I might have a polyester button-up shirt with surfboards on it.
And you're wearing two hats.
Neither here nor there. Okay, it's neither here nor there. Two hats, both backwards. But I'm just a little disappointed. Not with you, actually, John. Like, honestly, shout out to you. Honestly, I deserved it.
Yo, I'm a fucking criminal. I'm a hustler, man. You got hustled by
I got hustled, and the better man won. I can respect that.
You ain't the first.
I understand that.
And I'm not even trying to hide from you.
But my disappointment is just really in. I'm struggling for someone to blame here, John. Who is it? Is it the system? Is it my parents? Is it my teachers? Is it those who didn't believe in me?
Dude, straight up.
On my way up.
Straight up, I bought a gun for us to shoot.
Okay, all right, dude. Yo, honestly,
we have a rhythm section shotgun.
Rhythm gun.
It's in the fucking booth. I'm not gonna show it to you all right now because it's like I don't want to be
like. Does it go like this?
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
Sick. Our own personal gun. That's with one pull of the trigger. It's just like,
It's like a cat.
Can you imagine? Damn.
That's what it's like. Hey, I just wanted to mention something else.
Go off.
You know how? Have you ever heard that thing about like when people talk about the early morning clarity, like how your like thought processes are like somehow clearer when you first wake up, like when you're like kind of.
I feel like I'm the only person that ever talks about it.
Really, because I've definitely
not a normal conversation.
It's a thing that like people have talked about before, and I think.
Shout out to Rob Safri. Rob, my boy, big dog. I love Rob so much. Rob, have you met Rob?
Rob and I are best friends.
Rob and you, similar energy. I'm jealous.
I don't know Rob.
I'm gonna cut myself.
I like him already though.
Let's move on because Rob and I have actually talked about that. But go on.
There's probably a good name for it and a lot of studies to point out, but I don't know what the fuck they are. But there is like some scientific consensus on the fact that like when you're depending on like
mornings rule.
When you first wake, and I think that depends on what like sleep cycle you're waking from. There's a certain clarity that comes with it. Your mind is I don't know, it's because if it's well rested and it doesn't race over a bunch of unnecessary shit, but it just kind of arrives at like solid conclusions, or like ever woke up in the morning and been like, oh, I suddenly know how to solve that problem that's been plaguing me all day yesterday. And it's really like, I don't know. It's happened to me before, but
stuff like that, yes.
On that note, this is what I woke up thinking about this morning. I woke up immediately and I was like, has anyone ever had two buttholes? And I immediately needed to know more.
And you did what?
Went to the internet. Now,
Okay,
I gotta
Google.
warn you, I don't recommend searching. Like, you gotta be careful when you go to Google and
That
start
internet's a
typing
doozy,
in
brother.
two buttholes. Like, that could really take you to some unsavory place. I wasn't trying to get anywhere unsavory. I wasn't trying to get anywhere pornographic or lewd or obscene or vulgar. I was literally trying to be like,
Dude, that
hey,
search came up purple. You all motherfuckers know when that shit is purple, man. Motherfuckers been there.
purple. Anyway, I don't.
That was a purple
We're gonna
search.
talk
dude. We all
about that
know what's
later.
up, dude.
But so I did
My
some
purple
searching
people know.
on the internet, and I worded it properly. I was like, I added enough words in there that I didn't think would end up on,
What, a purple search?
CumTube or whatever. But
Jesus.
so
Shout out Pornhub.
I woke up thinking about these two butthole like problem, and so I landed on this Redditor on Reddit 8 years ago. This Redditor named Casualiama hosted an AMA. That means Ask Me Anything.
Two buttholes.
Yeah, it's an Ask Me Anything. It's just like, sometimes famous people do them. They'll be like, hey, what's up? I'm George Bush. Ask me anything. So this Redditor was like, I have two buttholes. Ask me anything. And it was really interesting. So some of the people, like one of the questions was, have you ever stuck things in either butthole? And the guy was like, no, I haven't. Should I? And then everyone was like, yo, you should definitely stick something in your, like lots of people, some people like it. And so he was like, the guy, I really liked this, like, Reddit. The guy seemed like cool. He was like, fuck it. Okay, I'm going to go try. So he went and, like, tried. He didn't say what, but he was like, all right. He's like, my regular butthole, like, it felt, like, okay. It felt fine. He's like...
My regular?
Yeah. Well, he has, like, his main one.
So one is a primary, one's a secondary?
As I understand it, yes. There's like the main one.
God's grace, dude.
And so he was like, I put something in the regular one, and it was like pretty good, okay, I guess. And he's like, and I put something in the second one, and it was very unpleasant. He didn't like it.
Al.
Yeah, he was like, didn't like it. So I guess it was not an erogenous zone for him.
So they're not two identical buttholes.
They're close to each other, but like as I understand. And then the next question was like, or one of the other questions was like, do you poop from both of them?
I love how one started with like things inside. The next one started with things outside.
But you gotta understand, Reddit is usually like the comments are usually like organized. You can buy like the most popular at the top. So
believe it or not, first thing I thought was things coming out.
Yeah, well that was like not far behind. They were like, do you poop from both of them? He's like, no, I only poop out of one of them. He was like, I think. He's like,
so what is this fucking shitty?
And he also said like, well, it's a birth defect. Obviously, he didn't get it put there.
Good point. It is not an evolutionary second.
He was born with it. And so he said he doesn't poop from the second one, and he does not fart from it either. And then one guy, I just thought this was funny. One guy was like, "Are you female? Because that's a vagina." And he's like, "No, thanks. I'm an Australian man. It's not a vagina. Thank you."
So the Australians clocking double buttholes.
This guy did.
Is there any other? I mean, how common is this? What is the ratio of double buttholes?
That's what I started like thinking about. That's why I woke up. I don't know.
That's not the type of shit you just drop. Like you have to I'd have to marry somebody before I'd be like, listen. By the way, baby, got two.
I got two.
You're fucked now. You're here. So like we're
yeah, it's kind of one of those things you should probably disclose before marriage, but I don't know. Anybody out there got two buttholes?
Disclose
no anyone with two buttholes?
Disopen before marriage.
I mean, and I don't mean like lots of people have like like colostomy bags and stuff like that, where like other ports of poo, if you want to call them that.
All bodies are beautiful.
Those are way more common. Like lots of people have those. But like I was just like, I don't know why, man. I don't know why my brain was here when I woke up, but I was just like, did some people have two buttholes?
Well, yes.
Anyway, that's what I learned.
One person.
At least one Redditor. So you can go look that up. You can just like say, I have 2 buttholes. Ask me anything.
We want to know, TRSP fans out there, how many buttholes do you guys have? Why don't you write us in with your comments, your answers? We're curious to know. I have 1 asshole. What about you, John?
1.
John's clocking in at 1. Belinda's?
Don't want to say.
That's undisclosed. Listen, this is personal information. You know, not everyone wants to reveal. If you feel comfortable sharing with us, let us know. How many do you have out there? TRSP fans at home. How many buttholes you bring into the game?
Yeah. We'd love to interview you if anyone has more than one. Yeah. What's up, Cobes?
Virgil has a question.
Sure. What's up, Verge?
If you have 2 buttholes, does that mean 2 in the pink and 2 in the stink?
I guess.
Absolutely, it does. I mean, this man is.
But there would be like a septum. Yeah, there would be like, and you know what I mean. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who I'm talking about right here, but honestly, I fucking ride with.
That's like the Vulcan shit, isn't it? No, that's the Vulcan shit.
Damn, man.
That's it, right?
I feel like that finger shit gets a little too excessive at some sort of point. Like, what are we playing? Guitar here? Fiddle, mandolin.
I thought you were gonna say Guitar Hero, but you said Guitar Hero.
No, it's just like I feel like the shocker is like underrated. Like, who's really doing shocker?
Nobody. Dane Cook is the worst comedian ever.
I've never done a shocker in my life. I'm sorry. I got other fucking other licks.
Dane Cook's legacy is the shocker. Cook? Yeah, he's
is that
like
him?
That's like it was part of his bit from like 2002.
It's funny.
Stand up.
It's funny.
It's not that funny.
No, but the shocker as a concept is funny.
I guess it is, but like
the performance.
You know the dudes that like walked around with the shocker like hand thing on their t-shirt. It's like their fucking personality is. Yeah. I have a shocker t-shirt.
Sure.
It's like those dudes are a bit much.
Now, don't get me wrong. I could fucking do the shit out of a shocker. Facts. But I mean, like, as a just in general, like, it's just like my body doesn't naturally, like, that's too cerebral for me. I feel like the shocker.
It's just dumb. It's like dumb. It's not a real sex move.
And I'm a drummer, dude. I can't do these like F major 7 diminished 9 like that anything like.
I'm a bass player. One at a time.
Dude,
what I mean?
You do this like this is all for show. Really, it's these boys here. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's going on.
I'm like
with
really
the bass guitar.
Somebody told me I remember a guy at a rock camp I went to, he told me, he's like, if the mob ever is going to cut off one of your fingers, ask them to cut off this one.
Yeah, it's but a bullshit finger.
And I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's probably the one I use least. Like, or no, maybe he said thumb.
No,
but he said left thumb, like on the fretboard. But I was like, yo, that's where all your tension comes from. You know what I mean? That's how you like grip your fucking stick. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I remember I decided that he was.
Of course you need that.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, man, I'm not doing that.
Hey, man.
I'll get rid of this one.
Shout out to hands, dude. I'm so glad we have both our hands. We do beautiful things with them.
Hands are beautiful. Sick. Hands are beautiful. Bodies are beautiful.
All bodies are beautiful, baby. I love it all, man. Shout out to all humans. We love you guys.
Bodies are beautiful.
I do want to say something on what you just said. My man Austin shouts out. I'm giving Austin a shouts out today.
What up?
I had him on the Sawzall today at work, and the motherfucker comes.
The Sawzall is a reciprocating Sawzall we're talking about.
Reciprocating Saw, yeah. Okay. Real man's know it's a Sawzall.
Well, that's like Sawzall. Brand name shit. It's like calling like.
Is Sawzall a brand? I guess it is a brand name.
Yeah, right.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Not a real man, so.
So I'm trying to get the guy to cut some shit up, and he goes, "I can't cut left-handed." I was like, "Left-handed?" Because I never thought that the Sawzall has like a lead hand like a guitar.
Oh, it does?
Well, because I Sawzall left-handed, and you probably do as well. But I saw it both ways.
I saw it both ways.
Yeah, but dude,
I'm a fucking
hard animals, dude. We'll do
I do what needs to be done.
Do what needs to be
I
done.
don't say some shit.
Precisely.
I'm left-handed in a world of right-handed people. I've never once been like, yo, I can't do that because of my left hand. Like, I don't say that shit. No offense, Austin. You didn't grow up. When you grow up in a left-handed, like, is he left-handed or is he right-handed?
He's right-handed, but my point is really to say that the Sawzall, as an instrument both you and I have used before and many other people, like for him to say that, like there is like an element of like left and right hand. He's a skateboarder, I'm a skateboarder, you're a snowboarder, like there's a left right lead. Like I always talk about how I'm a left-handed frisbee guy. I always toss a frisbee with this hand first. However, I mean, and I guess that would be a right-handed boxing stance. But somehow is that Right-handed guitar?
That's right-handed guitar. Yep. I'm a bit like that too.
Like I guess
it's mixed up. Yeah. I like for me like I should play left-handed guitar and instruments, but I don't. I play right-handed.
I guess I skate goofy. I play left-handed air guitar, and I do hold the fucking motherfucking sawzall left-hand. I'm a left-handed bitch. It's a fact.
But you know what? I used to play. The weirdest thing for me is I used to play air. Like when I was a child, I played air guitar left-handed. So that was like my innate desire was to play left-handed guitar. But once I started playing, I switched to right-handed, and now that feels right. What's up, Cobes?
Question in the audience.
What up?
Seabass or Jay Hooley play the fiddle?
Can Seabass or Jay Hooley play the fiddle?
If I did, I'm right-handed fiddle. Like this makes sense as a fiddle. Right-handed fiddle.
I'm actually almost embarrassed to admit I don't even ever think that I've held one. Well, I've definitely held one, but I've never. No, I can't play one. However,
all the way. I don't know why.
I feel like as an instrument, they sort of make sense because it's 4 strings. It's the same shape as a regular, as other members of the viola family. Like fiddle and violin are basically like the same thing, right? Right? Is that wrong? I don't know what song you're trying to give me.
Fiddle and violin, same thing.
Fiddle is like a style, like playing of like violin, but like. The whole family, they're the violin, the viola, the cello, the la contrabass, like the double bass, I can play those a bit, but I don't know about the tuning. I don't know if they're tuned. What notes they're toned to? As soon as they start getting lower.
Down to 4 strings,
like if I could probably figure out, some. I do like that staccato kind of like plucking shit that sometimes they do on the violin, that clink 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 clink.
This guy needs a fucking fiddle. Listen, man, I guarantee.
I do not.
I guarantee. Yeah, you do. I guarantee one of these motherfucking pigs, hogs, swine.
Stop calling them hogs. They're
watching.
These are. What do you do? This is why you don't get any money. You call them hogs. They write me emails and say, "Hey, John, this is for you. Don't give that fucking shithead Chris any of the money because he calls us hogs." Fine, dude.
Because there's other people out there that come here for fucking truth and facts, and they know.
They like to be called hogs. Maybe they do.
They know what they are.
Yes. What's up, Cobra? Oh, yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh, it's a 5-minute warning. That's okay. We should probably take 5. It's getting a little hot. You're calling people hogs and pigs.
Well, the point I was trying to say before we take our sanction.
No, I don't care to let you make your point. I think we're done.
We'll make it when we come back. Stay tuned, you fucking pieces of shit. Rolling in the dirt, in the mud, chew my cud. I'm up on the farm with my buds, rolling and I'm smoking on the green. Yes, I love it. Oh, and I'm out shouting Halloween. Yes, I'm scary. Yes, fucking COVID. I don't got the shit. I don't got the germ. I'm fucking clean. Y'all can fucking suck my dick. It's over. 25 minutes and I'm sober. Shit.
Welcome back to the Section Podcast.
Wasn't I recommending something for the podcast?
Hold on.
I'll never get to do it.
I'm not ready.
Forget it, dude.
Hold on.
We can't try to relive old magic.
Hold on. Right, wait, hold on.
Man, honestly?
Hold on.
Honest?
I'm ready. Wait,
I don't have a clit, but if I did, I feel like
ooh, you were really
right here.
Got that finger deep in your ear. Is it itchy? Have you got an ear infection?
God damn, that feels fucking insane, dude.
It's spooky season. It's October. We're not doing a Halloween spooktacular this year like we did last year. We had great costumes last year. Remember our ketchup and mustard costumes that we did?
We did. Are we not doing this?
We had a whole. Well, I mean, we could.
Why aren't we?
Because Halloween is in like 5 days. Is it? No, we got time.
2 weeks
Yeah,
away.
that's right. Maybe we will do one. We're gonna do one. Remember when we had the bit where Donnie came and stole our fucking weed?
Man, thank God that fucking guy's left us fucking off the hook for a little bit, eh? What a bitch.
I'm a little worried about Donnie, man, to be honest.
Yeah, actually, I get a little worried when I don't hear from him.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. When you don't hear from him, you're like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know who his other clients are? They are like,
it's a mess.
Shadier than us.
It's a mess over there, dude.
We are his premium client, which says a lot about his regular clients.
It says a lot about us as well. Let's not sleep on that. But I'll cheers to
Look,
that.
I'm happy to be king of the shit pile. I don't mind. It's better to be king of something.
Best of the worst.
Yeah,
eh?
you know what I mean?
Cheers.
Like, we're garbage, but
Yes.
at least we're garbage that's
We're the
better
hottest
than
garbage out there,
there's
yeah.
other garbage that is not as good. So it's just,
God.
it's fine. You pick your it's as long as you've got something to. I don't want to talk about this much more because it's going to make me feel like a failure. But
No,
Donnie has
this is
bad
not
clients.
about failing.
He manages other artists, other talent that are frankly
But
people
I mean,
who suck dick behind dumpsters.
It's
He
bittersweet.
manages them. He's I guess that's a pimp. I don't know if he would ever say. He doesn't even like to be called a dinosaur. You know what I mean? So I don't know how
he's
self-aware.
got issues in general, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
like don't ever call Donnie a dinosaur. Be like, hey, what's it like being a dinosaur? He'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, do not say it.
It's
He
so
likes to
weird.
pretend he's
so
not a
clearly
dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
it's like
obviously a
everyone
fucking
knows.
dinosaur. It's
no
like,
one,
no,
and it doesn't bother him.
it's
Everyone's
cool.
fine
It's
about it.
it's cool. You're a dinosaur.
I thought
like,
it was cool, but he's
yeah,
all about
he's
it.
real touchy
He's a
about it.
complex guy. He's a what would you call that guy? He's like a bit of a Rubik's cube, and people
Yes.
only get one side of Donnie. But the whole reason that we fuck with him is because they don't see off cam what it's like with Donnie. They just see the one time, and they never will see it. But there's a reason why you keep seeing Donnie around us and us with Donnie. Is it's like, man, you gotta know the guy. He's,
Well, I mean, I feel like he's pretty much the same around us when he's on camera and not on camera.
yeah, you know what?
He's pretty much
I've been
always
drinking
coming
the
to.
fucking Kool-Aid too long. It's true.
Yeah. He's pretty much Donnie all the time, but
He's all Don.
But I don't know. He keeps coming with jobs. I mean,
Hey,
I've had
money
other
talks.
agents that don't fucking do shit. I mean, we turn him down all the time, but he does bring us gigs.
I got a question for you, John. How much money do you got on you right now?
I got 3/4 of a Pilsner Urquell. What do you got?
We're gonna find out.
That's what money I have.
How much money do you have on you right
like
now? If
on
you're
me,
watching
on my
live,
person.
we'd like to know. We know. Oh shit! I got $70.
Can I have that?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, just wanna do
90.
this Real quick, I'll just do one of these. Yeah.
I don't know why I asked that, but
Because
yeah.
it's kind of your thing. You like to, and I like to take it. See? The Queen. Hey, the Queen was in hospital this week. She spent a night away from Buckingham Palace and went to the hospital to see her royal doctors. And the doctor said, "You're old as fuck." And she's like, "I'm 95 and I drink the blood of virgins and eat children's foreskins. But I'm the Queen. Let's have tea." That's pretty much how the conversation went. I don't know if she's okay.
That was the diagnosis.
Yeah, that's basically it. I think they probably prescribed her fucking 50 milligrams more of children's foreskins.
It's
And,
funny. Okay,
that's
so
how she stays alive and ruins the monarchy, or maintains the monarchy. I don't know. I don't really understand.
that's a personal. It's your perspective, right? What,
no,
it's
I
like,
think
whose
it's
side do you
fact.
want?
She's a vampire who
No, but I mean,
drinks
like,
the
does
blood
it
of
ruin
virgins.
it or does it? I mean,
I'm sorry. Are
obviously
you
it's a fact.
team fucking like who's
Team
this guy
Monarchy?
again? Who's in the 50? We said William
Borden?
Lloyd Mackenzie.
Lion?
William
I
Lloyd
don't know.
Mackenzie. Borden's on the $100 bill.
Anyways, I have $94. How much money do you have, John? None.
Well, I don't have any money
Should
on
always
me.
what
Hey,
if
that
I-
doesn't count. You pulled that out of your book bag. That doesn't
matter.
count.
I have it on me. I got them
No,
things
it was
on me.
not on you. It was in your backpack. That's bullshit.
But it's on me. I haven't done
It
nothing.
is
I haven't
now. You
moved.
picked it up. I don't think that counts.
What does it mean? Only between your index and thumb?
How many times do you think I could fucking flip this in a row without dropping it? I bet you it's probably in the 50s. Actually, I can do it for a long time. One time in a play, I played a guy who flipped a coin.
How many
Sorry.
times can I be like, oh boy?
Well, great segue, Chris, because I do have a game to play, and it's called. Oh man, this is gonna
Well, I
be
had
really
a game
fun.
to play with you, but
This-
it's okay. It's
well,
called
that
Give
can-
You Gifts from my book bag as well, because I just
Really?
found them in here. But
Really? Okay, well, we can do
well,
that.
whose game do you want to play? No, you go first.
Really, you have like I'll take the money if you want, but like
It's not the money. No, I'm keeping the money. I was actually literally curious because we were talking about money and Donnie, and I was like,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, obviously Donnie's been working
if
harder for
anyone
you than he
wants
has
to
for
know
me.
Who's really fucking?
Does everyone know who Donnie is? Donnie's our
Manager.
manager. He's a dinosaur. He's been on the show lots of times, but he hasn't been around the last couple. He's been about 3-4 episodes.
Yeah, and I have more money than I've had the last few episodes. So
So maybe he's taking your money. I don't know. I've got way more weed than I usually do too. He's also a fiend. Donnie is a fiend
worst.
for weed. Like I have usually, yeah, I've got so much more. Anyway,
he smokes weed like a crack addict, but like a weed smoker.
I have a
smokes weed.
theory that the reason the dinosaurs went extinct is because Donnie fucking killed them all and stole their weed. Like, I think he's the last dinosaur.
Or he
because,
smoked them all to death, dude.
Okay, here's our game we're gonna play.
Yeah, let's drop a game.
Here it
dude,
is.
on
Here it
this
is. Here it is. Okay, it's
fucking
called.
Swine shit.
It's spooky season, so this is like a horror movie themed game. It's called Fight Franchise Face Off. Okay, Fight Franchise Face Off. Fight franchise. It's supposed to be Fright.
That's
franchise.
what I thought. Fight. I was
Fright
down.
Franchise Face Off.
I'm just going along.
Oh
with it,
my
dude.
god, it's embarrassing. Oh, can we start over? No, I'm just gonna pull ahead. Here we go. Fright Franchise Face Off is basically when I'm gonna ask Chris about 2 horror movie franchises, and he's gonna tell me which franchise has more movies in it. Okay.
He knows I don't know about this.
I know
type
he
of
doesn't.
shit.
That's why it's gonna be fun, and you can play along at home if you're watching. If
I
you
gotta
know horror
start coming
movies a
up
little
with
bit.
games,
I
dude.
like horror movies a lot. I
Dude,
like
you look
films
like
a
a
lot.
fucking
Chris doesn't
idiot.
like art. He doesn't like movies. He doesn't like anything. He's a very sad man. But it's great because
time for that shit.
he doesn't really know. So like we're gonna see what happens. So for
Okay.
example, all he has to do is tell me which
an example.
franchise has more movies in it. For example, the very first one, Leprechaun versus Pumpkinhead. Which horror franchise has more movies in it? The Leprechaun movie?
Leprechaun.
That's a no.
What?
I'm afraid that's not
What
true.
the fuck? That was but that's not. That doesn't go towards the mark. That was for example.
No, that was the first question.
He said
I don't
for
have any
example.
examples.
He said for example.
I said, for example, the first question is. You get an X. I'm sorry.
For example / that was a fucking.
Look,
slow
I
rolled
had to
me.
do a lot of research for this shit.
You
I don't have a
slow roll
fucking
me. You
example.
can't- Those 2 starters. Let's
Jesus
pause. Those 2 starters. For example, the first question are 2 different sentences.
Oh my God.
It's not a 1 sentence
You
type of thing
are
at all.
so full of shit. Like
So
you
it's
would have got
0,
that if it.
So right now I have a perfect score, 0 for 0. Right?
You're so full of
Right?
shit.
Right?
Whatever. Okay,
Right?
Pumpkinhead has 4 movies. The very first one stars Jennifer Aniston. Leprechaun
Okay.
has 8.
It's a great example, John.
Leprechaun has 8. I gotta
You
say
chose
this
a
though.
great example.
This is really cool.
That's all I gotta- that's all I
honorable
gotta say.
mentions. Leprechaun has some pretty crazy entries in the series. There's Leprechaun in Space, and there's Leprechaun in the Hood. Yeah, it's
Damn.
probably really racist. And I bet this one's the most racist. Leprechaun Back to numeric the THA Hood.
So the first one was a hit.
Leprechaun in the Hood and then Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Back
Yeah.
to the hood. Okay.
Okay, so next is all right. Zombie movies here. We got
Next is
Night of the Living Dead versus Evil Dead. Which franchise has more movies in it?
Evil Dead?
Wrong.
Night of the Living Dead more.
Night of the Living Dead has 6 movies in it. Evil Dead has 4.
We gotta start putting something on the line for these, and I gotta start coming with games.
You gotta start.
on.
You gotta start. Yeah. All right. So
Next
here's another one. Okay.
is-
So next is a Resident Evil movie series based off the classic game.
Don't say it like that.
Versus
Just say it regular. Start over.
Don't tell me how to run my game. You're the fucking
I don't
contestant.
like-
Sit there. I'm fucking.
But
I'm
don't-
Alec. You're some
You
shithead
want
no
me-
one cares
What are you
about.
doing to me? But now it's personal.
I'm-
I'm a contestant. You're a game show host.
I'm
Go
making
with
sure
that-
people
run with that
don't
dynamic. Don't set me up like you know everything about
Chris,
me.
I'm making sure people don't know that I'm talking about the movie franchise, not the video game franchise. Is a relevant fucking point to make. So sit the fuck down, okay, and tell me who has more movies, Resident Evil or Halloween, the slasher series with Michael Myers, okay? Halloween versus Resident Evil, which has more movies in it?
Which has more like adaptations
Which has more movies in the franchise?
in the franchise.
Yes. Are there more Halloween movies
love
or are there
of
more
Christ.
Resident Evil movies?
Halloween.
Okay, you got that one.
That was the
Check.
easy one.
That was
the
check.
answer is Halloween.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
just Halloween. Halloween
the
wins.
theme is spooky.
Cobra and I saw the new one in theaters this week.
Well,
actually, Halloween Kills. It
I like
was
you a little
violent.
bit better now. You're moving up the ranks. Keep
Okay,
going.
great, because you got one right. You were just sour because you got the first 2 wrong. You
Well-
fucking loser.
No, it's because you
Because I'm awesome. I came up with
it's
games.
because
What do you want?
you found yourself.
Here we go. Hellraiser versus Nightmare on Elm Street. Are there more Hellraiser movies or more Nightmare on Elm Street movies? Hellraiser famous for their protagonist Pinhead with all the fucking nails in his face. He looks crazy.
It was the other guys too, eh?
And then, of course, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street.
I think we're talking Nightmare on Elm.
Well, that's close, but that's a wrong answer. Nightmare on Elm Street has 9 entries, and Hellraiser has 10.
10 Hellraisers?
10 Hellraiser movies.
I thought there was like 3, and like
Nope.
maybe at the most.
No, I guess you were wrong.
God's grace.
Yeah, sorry.
Dude.
All right, here we go. Here's another one. These are
not
like
my season, dude.
Child's Play, so the
Scorpius.
Chucky movies,
Scorpius
versus
season.
Puppet Master. Are there more Child's Play movies or Puppet Master movies?
Puppet Master.
That's right. You
That
did
was like
win.
such a clear. I know your game by now, dude.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you're not doing very well for someone who knows my
now.
game. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Slow starter.
We got
Hard
Paranormal
finisher.
Activity versus Saw. Are there more Saw movies or more Paranormal Activity movies?
Paranormal Activity.
Wrong. There are 9 Saw movies and 8 Paranormal Activity movies.
9 too many, I say.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Let's see here. You got okay. These are take you back to the late 90s, early 2000s for this one. Scream versus I Know What You Did Last Summer. Are there more Scream movies or more I Know What You Did Last Summer?
I'm gonna quick aside. Today I was thinking about I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I also screamed as well.
Cool.
So I just thought that was kind of lit.
That is cool. Yeah. That's
So
lit.
which one has more, Scream, or I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Which has more entries?
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Wrong.
Damn, mother.
Scream has 4 movies. There's a 5th one coming out, but it's not out yet. And
That's what I thought about Hellraiser. 10 Hellraisers.
Yeah, the first Hellraiser is really great. The other ones are not so great.
I think I saw the OG.
So let's go with the next one. Okay, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus Friday the 13th. We're talking about crazy dudes in masks here, folks. Friday the 13th versus Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a pretty easy one, I think. What do you think?
13th.
That's
Friday
right.
the 13th.
That's right. Friday the 13th has 12 entries. Feels like someone should round it up and make it 13 already.
How many more? Oh, yo, when is that gonna happen? When was the last one out? Do you know?
I think the last one was like 2010 or 9
That's
or
still close.
maybe 2013.
Yeah.
Like in the last like 10 years, give or take.
Dude.
But yeah, there have been
Interesting.
there have
The
been
13th
12
one, how
Friday
heavy
the
would that
13th
be?
movies. It might be crazy, but more than likely it would be shitty because most of these reboots of old horror movies are not that
But
good.
the 13th one, they gotta crush it.
It has to be amazing.
How
yeah.
can it just gotta, you know what, it just has to start with just like literally like gurgling blood. Like
That would
has
be a
to
good
the
start.
Opening scene. Dude, but listen, you want to do a nice horror movie? Get a motherfucker who don't like movies, period, to do your horror movie, and that shit will slap
Yeah.
across the board.
Probably.
Hulu, Netflix.
All right, so we're going into the whole found footage franchise here. You know what found footage is? It's like
Well, Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. Okay, so this is the category. The Blair Witch Project franchise versus the VHS franchise. VHS, if you don't know.
I'm
is
gonna
a-
go VHS. Was there only one Blair Witch?
That's wrong.
Wrong, and I'm just wrong about everything.
It's wrong. So the Blair Witch Project,
I'm wrong.
there are actually 5 Blair Witch Project movies.
Jeez, enough.
There's
Enough.
spin-offs. There's 4 VHS movies.
Enough of this spooky Halloween.
Yeah. All right. So I got a bonus question for you. A bonus question. As who has more kills in? It's between Jason Voorhees, Jason the Masked Murderer from Friday the 13th.
Cool name.
Or-
Sounds like a hot guy.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees, a hot guy.
Was
Or
he a hot guy? Is that his,
no?
his
He was a
tale?
tormented, maybe mentally stunted child.
I see.
Or Michael Myers from Halloween. Both masked.
I think Jason
murderous
took down
killers.
more. Jason got more numbers up.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
What the fuck? Dude, I fucking suck at Halloween.
Yeah, so well, that one is tough. I'll give you this because the
Damn,
Jason's numbers through all the movies are his kill count is 157 lives taken by Jason Voorhees.
Jesus Christ, all fucking movie.
Michael Myers has killed 164 people in his movies.
Yo,
so
respect
we're talking
those,
about
man.
a difference of seven lives here, and when you're talking about these kind of numbers, there's not that many.
Dude,
really.
well done, John. Dude, you
So-
spanked me on that, brother. Honestly,
Well, I mean, I didn't play. I just developed.
no,
but-
dude. Honestly, I listen, man. I am humble
One,
in
2, 3.
victory and defeat, and like 100%, dude. You fucking
I mean,
took me.
you got
you
a 30%. You did poorly, not including the bonus
That
question.
was poor.
Yeah, but
poor.
that's okay.
But guess what? I'm rich,
You
host.
do have $94,
Who
$95.
just texted you? Did our guest text you?
Our guest coming up. Yeah, he will be
We
here in
have some
35
questions
minutes.
from our other digital
We have-
guests.
What's up? What's up, digital guest? What the club? What up, the club?
Question from Mike.
The trough. Let's call them the trough.
Outside of music, what do the guys geek out on?
I geek out on movies a lot. I'm a big movie nerd. I don't know if I would call myself a cinephile, but I really like film a lot. What about you? What do you geek
This
out
is
on?
from Mike, my brother. Great question, because we obviously geek out about very topical. Shout out, Mike. We do geek out about music. It's obviously clear based on our name and who we are. We love music, but
Despite your protest, you actually do love
yes,
music.
I just
yeah.
spent our whole break setting up hi hats and like fucking jerking.
But
off.
he hates music. Don't ask him about it.
And skateboarding, 100%.
Oh,
without
yeah.
doubt. Like I'm like one of these old skateboarders who still stays up with like the young kids. Like I know who all the fucking hot guys are coming up, man, who are just slashing. Skateboarding is like the sport I'm into. Some people like football, some people like baseball, some people like hockey. Skateboarding it is for me. I know all the names, the young guys coming up. I watch the videos, the young gals. Everybody, skateboarding is a wild time, wild sport
Yeah.
right now, and I'm very much into it, man. I'm very into the science and the technique, and I'm getting better myself, even as a shitty skateboarder. We've talked about skateboarding, and
For sure, we have. Yeah, I can kind of share some of that, as a avid snowboarder. My brother actually and I had a conversation. My brother is a very accomplished snowboarder and worked in the industry for a long time. And actually today we were talking about it because I showed him a video of a really young Japanese snowboarder who was just fucking killing it. And I was like, man, have you ever heard of this guy? Like I found him on Instagram, showed him, and he was just like, dude, he's like, it's so hard to keep up with like the
too much.
talent in the sport now, because there's like it used to be like, oh, there are 4 movies that come, 20 years ago it's like there's 4 big budget snowboard movies that come out every year, and you
Daily
watch
now.
the 4 of
Daily
those
now.
and like there's 20 to 30 riders in those 4 movies, and those are like the pros that everyone knows. But like now with like social media, it's a lot like it is with music. Like there's just, you don't need sponsors or big production companies to
No.
showcase
Just a
your
noggin.
style or your talent. So there's a lot of there's just so many, and plus the sport has grown like to a huge degree. So do you find that's a thing in skateboarding too? Do you find like there's just like an if you nerd out about it, then you nerd out about it. But do you find there's like an never ending kind of like stream of new talent coming into the sport?
there is daily. There is clips, often put out by Thrasher's. Like you see it on Thrasher's YouTube page.
So Thrasher's still like culturally relevant.
Thrasher's culturally relevant, but also people don't. Thrasher is seen as like the holy grail of like the raw skateboarding like ethos, but what else Thrasher does kind of quietly as well is they've fucking wrapped up like the market in terms of like every video is put out through the Thrasher YouTube page now.
Right.
So everything goes out through. So as a business, they're also thriving and they're very smart. So like if it's Adidas, if it's fucking, Real Skateboards, any of the deluxe companies, Girl Skateboards, S Shoes, DC Shoes, whatever it is, they're putting their shit out through the Thrasher outlet because that's where people are getting it. And daily, there's a fucking groundbreaking like piece of footage coming out, like daily. So
Sick.
I mean, it's because with skateboarding, like it's real easy to get out there and kind of get clips. You just go out to the streets, you drive somewhere, and that's what it is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Thrasher's sort of had like this reputation, or just like Thrasher has kind of been like a place for a long time that skateboarders sent their footage to, right? Like
Correct.
Trying to like grace the pages. They've always kind of had like a we'll watch any tape like policy, right? Like is that kind of been...
That I can't speak on for sure, but Thrasher definitely they maintained through the years.
Like what was their thing with the with the bales? Like didn't they have like a super famous like bale like section of like the magazine?
Hall of Meat, I think it is. The Hall of Meat.
That sounds like a horror movie shit. Like...
Yeah, I mean Thrasher definitely still like Thrasher deserves everything they have. Let me just put it that way. Like,
yeah.
They are the gatekeepers in a lot of ways, and they deserve to be. They're probably making the most money. To be honest, they're probably profiting a lot off of some of these young skateboarders. I watched the Tampa Pro contest the other day, which is like a world-renowned, industry-renowned...
crazy skate scene in Florida.
And Independent
right?
Trucks drops a $500 best trick. Like, I'm making a little aside here. The independent truck company
has a $500 best trick. That's not much money. It feels like not a lot of money.
Fucking horseshit money, big dog.
Independent?
Yeah, that's 5 fucking pairs
Which
of
is
trucks.
like...
I bought 2 of those in the last like 2 years, so it's like that's my 200.
They're like it's not like
the best
old head, the best trucks in the business, and have been for
in the business.
20, 30 years.
You're
right?
100% right, dude. Yeah. And you there's a reason you're right, because their name, their marketing, their branding, they sell trucks. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Anyways, so like I mean, it's just kind of like I guess I'm sort of going off on a tangent. I mean, I'm talking about people and who are the gatekeepers and whatnot. But
I guess that's a little
basically,
wet.
These motherfuckers need to make some money out here. But I see a company like Thrasher that has always, no matter what, because when skateboarding was on its lowest, when skateboarding was on its down, they kind of kept it up. They kept it going. And they are the people who now people put their videos out through. So I go through that channel every day to see groundbreaking skateboarding on a daily basis, and that is the thing that I fucking am obsessed with outside of music. It's the thing I can't stop thinking about.
Damn, dude, you are a fucking nerd.
And I'm getting better, and I'm old as shit, dog.
I don't think we can do podcasts anymore. I mean,
yeah,
skateboarding
no, this is
cool.
our last one.
Skateboarding is cool, but
for
like,
sure.
you're
I was
still
meaning
a
to tell
nerd.
you.
Like,
I skateboarded 4 times last week.
That's good.
My dick grew.
That's great.
Yeah, it was great, dude. Both things
but
happened.
But a female's never seen it, so like.
But I mean, do I need
Lots
a female?
Lots of dudes have.
Plenty of dudes have seen it, and they'll tell you it's bigger now than it was last time.
You know what?
Have you ever seen my? I don't think we've seen each other's penises. We talked about seeing each other's penises. John would do it for $0. He'll never do it ever.
No, that's not true.
Remember the hard penis challenge?
The hard penis challenge? No, I don't remember the hard penis challenge.
I was asking you what your price was to appear with me. Regardless of any other circumstance.
This was on the podcast. We did this in season 1.
In season 1.
Talked about it in season 1.
We talked about it. Your feelings might have changed, and I hope they have. How much money for you to appear with me in a single photograph, hard penis? We don't have to touch each other. We don't have to touch our own penis. There doesn't need to be anyone else there. There can be something between us. There's a lot. Like I'm flexible. How much money? You, me, 2 hard dicks. Go.
I think I remember telling you that. Like I think my answer was like 50,000.
Whatever you want. No,
I think that was my answer.
No, if we go back in time, check us on this, folks. I thought it was an off the table offer. Which. I'm gonna say, John, a little suspicious. I feel like you want to see my hard penis for free.
Really not
I feel like you'd
that
pay me.
Concerned about the penis. If I'm gonna put out my manhood on the internet, I want to get paid for it. I should get paid for it.
And I believe that as well. But what is that price?
Not jumped at $50,000. I just told you.
$50,000?
Yeah.
Respect, dude.
I'm not a fucking.
Honestly.
I'm not some tramp. Okay.
There you have it, folks. $51,000 for me and John to show our hard penises.
Yeah.
On the internet.
50,000. Whatever.
At the struggle minute.
It's cool.
I have to go get a COVID test. We should take a break.
God damn it. Okay, we have to go get our fucking brains poked by the COVID dick. We'll be right back.
Told
her bring it right back. When she took it away from me, I said bring it right back to dad. Where you had it at, where you had a fucking shit. I put it in my hat, got my Jimmy hat on, got my honey, and I spent it on my honey and it's crack. She my honey and I love her, she love me right back. We love shit, we love smoking it, we love smoking spliffs, we love doing piff. She love me, MC business, and I get the fucking chips, and I got the blue and the green and the red, purple. Spend it on the strip, spend it on the stripes, spend it on Adidas clips, Adidas on my kicks, put Adidas on my kick flips.
Take out your dicks.
But I'm full of surprises. I don't only spit hot fire raps. Sometimes I drink beer, twisted bottle caps, split your wig back, shouts out, oh, you spit it right back. That's my favorite search on Pornhub. That's whack. I like to whack. It's Pornhub. Shouts out to Pornhub. That's where I spend all my money.
Hi, welcome back to the Red Section Podcast. I'm Schmish Mashmalsman.
I'm Smorsh Smasheltov.
And this is
Kerbopple.
Kerbopple.
Mr.
Kerbopple. Hey, look at this lightly colored liquid. Hey,
doing one?
Yeah, we're gonna do one. We're gonna do one.
Do one, fellas.
At the
Let's
top.
go.
Boop, boop.
Whoops, we've used alcohol again.
Don't let the light color fool you. This is full of darkness. It's full of darkness. This guy knows now.
Jerry!
This Hornitos is particularly spicy. It's a long burn.
It's burning through the guitar case.
I like tequila, but that's a... What do you think of that one, Tom?
That's actually not bad. I've had worse. I've had better.
Okay.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, me too.
Middle to higher.
It's a long
region.
experience.
Smooth.
You know, the whole like experience is like preferable to the like. It's like, you know what I mean, which is definitely a thing that I've had from tequila.
Well, you
lots
gotta
of-
cough to get off. Isn't that what
Yeah,
they say?
yeah.
So you gotta shake your face sometimes when you have a good shot.
Puke to get loose,
get drunk.
you know?
You know? Fuck.
Hey, this is our friend Tom.
Welcome back,
Tom is a guest on the Rhythm Section Podcast 2.7, and this is really great because Tom and I haven't seen each other in like a really long time. He just moved to Nova Scotia, like really close. He moved like 30 minutes down the road from Southern Ontario, and
1,600 kilometers away.
yeah, big fucking long drive. We've both done it. All three of us have done it.
Yeah, shout out.
Cobra's
All
done
three
it.
of us are, all four of us are officially Ontario, Scotia
Yeah, we've got dual passports.
hybrids.
I
Yeah.
slept in my car
Oh yeah, you got
got tired
car once in a while,
right
man.
near
Yeah.
Quebec too, so I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
got
like
to.
wake up to a Montreal fan like choking me out or something.
Yeah, you gotta
And once you
drive
do
it.
that drive
Yeah.
a few times, and I'm sure you'll do it a few, after a while you're like, yo, this 18-hour drive, be like, I can actually kick it in like just a couple little rests. Like you don't have to get a hotel or sleep proper.
Right.
Once you do
Well,
that
I didn't
drive a
sleep
few
proper.
times,
There was nothing proper about that.
Yeah, there ain't
No,
nothing
I
proper about that trip.
slept like a scared baby in the front seat.
One of my friends who
Good
shall
time of year.
one of my friends who shall remain nameless did a thing. I love this story. They were driving back from Southern Ontario to let's say from Toronto. They were driving back from Toronto to Nova Scotia, and they were young and impressionable. And back in those days, it wasn't illegal to do acid and drive a car. So they were.
It was encouraged.
You talking about me?
No, I'm kidding.
No, it wasn't
I'm
you.
kidding.
I don't
That's
know. I don't
insane.
think so. I
Is
don't
that
think the
real?
story's about you. No, but my friends were on some acid and they were driving. Don't recommend it. Not a good idea.
I do, definitely.
And
100%.
after a while
Sting
of driving,
also probably would agree with you.
yeah, Sting would be into this. But
Sting, the singer?
Yeah. Oh my god.
these guys
He's
are gonna
a
be
vet.
best friends.
He's a vet.
I can't
Sting's
wait.
my dog.
But these guys. These guys did some acid and drove all the way to Nova Scotia, but they started freaking out halfway through, and then they were like, "Oh my God, we gotta get up the highway. We're gonna die." It was nighttime, and they pulled, and they were freaking out. They were apex. They were
Take it in the
peaking on
day.
the acid.
Take it in the day,
they were
kids.
they pulled off the fucking highway. They're like, "Anywhere, man, the first place we can see," and they stopped,
That's great.
and they
Fantastic.
sat down to get their. They sat down to get the fucking bearings. You know where they were? You know where they were parked? The fucking RCMP
Ooh.
parking lot in some town in Quebec, and they were like, this is not a good place to be high on acid while driving a car. So they did the least safe thing, which was get back on the highway and keep driving. Don't do acid
But
drive,
what do you
folks.
do? No, okay, I will.
You might just. I don't know.
I have to rebuke that.
Not take acid and drive.
Maybe it's a directional situation. If
depends how
you're going
much.
east, maybe it's an issue. But if you're east going through Quebec, definitely take acid in the day. So like the inverse is not what you want. Ontario at night, no. Quebec in the day, yes.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I've done some drives through Quebec during the day that are pretty dicey, depending on the time of year. Don't do it in the
Where do
winter.
you want acid?
No.
Give it a shot. And then,
Mostly no.
Then before you speak at a
Story's
school
not
here,
about
brother.
me. Well,
But anyways, listen. Enough about you and me, dude. Let's fucking
hey.
let's talk about our new
Tom.
friend.
I was
man.
just thinking about an acid
fresh new
story.
member, fresh new member of the family.
You know,
Tom, let her rip, brother.
I was thinking of an acid story, and you know, I've dabbled, but I mean, I was on a catamaran in Nicaragua, and it just so happened I was hanging out with one of Tony Hawk's photographers. I'm not going to name any names,
Cool.
but they
One
had a
of
little
many.
package called liquid LSD, and it was just some little drips, and they came around and they gave me a little. Couple
Did you
of
put it in
those.
your eyes?
No, they said
Put
I
it in your
could,
dick
but
hole?
I've heard that's a thing.
I was like, it is a thing.
Yeah.
But I held back from that.
That
I was
seems like really
seems like
a
you
bit
know,
much.
Why?
You know,
It's like,
it was
why?
my first rodeo, so I wasn't ready to go bareback kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then I went scuba diving. I had like one of the best times of my life. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's good. Sorry. No, it wasn't
Yes.
scuba diving.
Snorkeling.
It was snorkeling, but it was a pretty
Still
dope
cool.
snorkel because it was like one of those
No, I
whole
was with you,
face
dude. I was right
masks.
there with you.
I really recommend those things. If they just grip the whole fucking face, and then you got this tube that goes up the top like that, and basically you can just drive down there and you come up.
Snorkeling is
And you
heavy.
just breathe out the water. It's
Yeah.
amazing, and it just works like a
Okay.
charm.
Snorkeling is great. I haven't snorkeled in Nicaragua, but I did a trip years ago to Costa Rica. I spent like 3 weeks in Costa Rica and Panama and had some
Oh, hell yeah.
really incredible snorkeling experiences.
Super crazy experiences
man.
you can have down in the
It's
water, man.
Fucked, man.
So you
It's
guys
cool.
have both been to Nicaragua?
No, I haven't.
He
been to
was very
Nicaragua.
close. Mine is like Costa Rica. It's
Costa Rica.
it's
Yeah.
just a little south
Nicaragua,
for those you guys
Costa
don't
Rica,
know. You know,
Panama. You know, they're
exactly.
They're like the
Panama over the
Maritimes
top.
of Central
Let's
America.
see. The
you come
Maritimes
down,
of
you got to
Central-
go through Guatemala and this and that, and then you get to Nicaragua, and then a little further you're in Costa Rica.
And you've been to Nicaragua many times?
Yeah. No, just once.
Just once for a long
I
time.
was supposed to go back, but then obviously the vid came out and ruined a lot of things for travel for a lot of people.
How long were you there
Obviously,
for?
but let's not even get into that. I was there for a month. I was there for a whole month.
Surfing.
Just surfing. That was the whole mission statement. I told my girlfriend at the
crushing.
time that it was half business, half surfing. Yeah.
But it was all surfing,
But
no
it was
business.
all surfing.
But that's all
And-
business.
But
That's
that
all
was
business.
a business.
It's
in a
100
way.
100, man. It's not
Business of
50-50. It's
catching
100
waves.
100.
Well, I had this crazy dream. I didn't know anything about Nicaragua, and I thought, hey, maybe I can start a business down here and start a new life. You know, she was thinking maybe that's a good idea. I needed to go down there and see if that was possible.
Mm-hmm.
I went down there and realized all my business ideas would interfere with locals that were doing the same thing. And I would
okay.
never want to try
wanna
to
do that.
take, you know, food out of someone else's hand by being competition.
Are you talking about
down there.
surfing ideas?
I was thinking about a fucking food truck, to be honest.
Damn.
But you know what? There's little brothers and sisters down there doing that thing, man.
Okay,
And I don't want to
so
be
food truck was your idea in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
Now I
Down
see-
in a place called San Juan del Sur for those.
Yeah,
people
which is
that-
very just north of the Costa Rican border, right? That's a major.
So you can land in
you can land
Managua.
in Managua or in San Jose and go south.
Right,
right,
correct.
yeah.
And like
That's a pretty
when you land
major
in
like.
all these
Managua-
towns sound like people making fun of Spanish sound.
No,
type
San
of
Juan del Sur is like a
towns.
major party and surf destination.
Oh, it's crazy,
I mean,
man.
the
They got
name,
this
the
thing
names sound like
called,
shit I would come up with.
Something
pretending I speak
Sundays. I
Spanish.
can't even remember because fuck, it was such a banger. But they got this Fun Day Sunday shit where you just sign up for that and they take you around. And
Damn.
if you're sober by 4 o'clock, you're not.
You're
doing
an
it. You're not
alien.
doing it right.
Yeah, right.
Go home.
You know, go home.
So Tom, listen, I gotta tell you, like we polled the rhythm section Instagram live watchers earlier to see.
Cool.
We were like, hey, our homie just moved to the Maritimes. Like, what's some shit he needs to know? You know, all four of us, Cobra, Chris, myself, have spent. You know, you guys are both Ontario born. Chris and I spent a
Double
lot of
duties.
our adult lives in Ontario.
Tons of it.
That we're also
Too
in Nova
much.
Scotia now, so we know both worlds quite well. So we polled the audience and came up with some of our own like tips for like
Oh, I
living
got
in the
some.
Maritimes.
Tips.
Couple tips for you,
Tom.
yeah.
Tips for Tom.
Tips for Tom.
Tips for
Tips for Tom.
Couple things.
Tits for Tom. Titties for Tom.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
John,
Tip
let her-
number one.
Number one. Okay, first of all,
Let's start with one.
recycling is crazy. It's different in every fucking county. It's different all over the place. We're nuts about it.
I've already got a question.
Yeah. Okay. What's your question? Let's
I
hear it.
recycled styrofoam because I read it on
Yes.
the internet.
Yeah,
And my guy who I
Free
moved
yourself,
in with
brother.
off Kijiji, born and raised in Nova Scotia, he's like, I'm putting styrofoam in the recycling, and he's like, you can't do that.
Yeah, because it's like that takes 9,000 years to decompose. You can't recycle, right?
Yeah,
That's
and
what
I was
we all-
like, well, actually,
you can.
you can't, and you're actually one of the only places that's doing it right
Yeah.
So you
So-
looked into this.
I did.
Yeah.
Yo,
They
respect.
compress it.
Shut
They
it, this
compress
guy's-
it and
man,
shit.
hey,
Yeah.
This guy's been here fucking 2, 3, 4 hours, and he's already recycling styrofoam.
Your
Shout
meat
out to this
trays
guy.
can be recycled,
Yo,
folks.
shout out to Tom.
Yeah.
Styrofoam can be recycled, motherfucker.
What do you
Can I
got,
say
Chris?
that?
What do you got,
No,
Chris? Yeah,
respect you.
yeah, yeah.
I want to tell you, man, bring a jacket. You never know when this bitch is gonna rain, man.
Yo.
Bring a jacket 100% everywhere
Is
you
this a
go.
good time to put on my NASA jacket?
Yeah, please.
Your
do,
NASA,
man.
you do have a fly
Is it
NASA
waterproof?
jacket. I did
You
notice
know
that.
what?
Is it
It's
snow-
space proof.
No, that looks like it's water resistant. But
No,
Yeah.
it's made in China, and if a cool breeze hits it, I
shout
could,
out
I could
to
lose a
China.
button.
We love you. All our
Or a
fans in
zipper.
China.
It is fly
This
though.
is not a
Taiwan,
good jacket
which is
for
definitely
Nova
a part of
Scotia.
China.
Shout out
But
Black.
it is a good
Shout
jacket
out Black Wallabies.
Just looking
though,
like you've been
you
in
know?
space.
Damn.
Have I been?
Yo, let the boy
No.
know what else is up, man.
Yo,
Tell me more about
listen,
what's this guy gotta
listen.
know?
If someone calls you a goaler, they're not your friend. Don't let anyone call you a goaler.
Well, I'll call them a polar.
Well,
Polar.
That's a polarizing statement. I'd lay away from that
I don't
one,
know.
man.
A
Yeah, find out a
goaler.
good
I'm glad he didn't
comeback.
say Pollock because we would have had to cut that.
Also
Okay.
very polarizing.
Right, we don't
Yeah.
want to say that.
A goaler, for just so you know,
Goaler. Someone's blocking something.
a goaler was the name of a family in the Annapolis Valley region
Okay.
years past, and they were basically lived up on a mountain, on the North Mountain, and they were inbred. They were a big inbred family, and a lot of abuse, a lot of really nasty shit happened up there. The goalers were like, riding each other for generations.
Literally.
And yeah, like they were.
Yeah.
They were. Yeah, we got a question from the audience. What's
Not a
up?
question, just a little interjection. Virgil says he's in his Michael Jackson jacket and he lives right by the goalers.
Oh, he does.
I'm not
Virgil-
convinced
Verge lives down
Virgil
by the
is into
girl.
goaler.
He's a wadman. He's not a goaler.
I'll let you know something else. Not everyone's polite. Go fuck yourself, bud.
I'm just trying to look at your notes.
That's true.
Okay.
You can't look at our notes.
Looking for.
He's cheating on a game he already won.
All right, Brothers Pepperoni is superior to Chris Brothers. Don't let anyone fool you. Pepperoni's a big fucking deal here. We'll get more on that. Chris, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
This man is strong.
What do you got? Yeah, I'm
My
strong
man's
as fuck.
strong.
What do you want? What do you want? I'm strong.
Okay, honestly,
Why are you blocking me from trying to touch his arm?
I'm not. I'm trying to be
You're
a
trying to
shiny
protect him.
blocker.
You're trying to protect his strength. from me.
Radio sucks. You can have a little.
I just
Only
wanted to
just take it.
see what you're talking about. You were
Just
like,
a taste.
no, only I get to feel his
Just a
strength.
taste.
You get to feel nothing.
What do you got?
Radio sucks. You gotta watch out. Radio. It's not as diverse as Ontario. I'm sorry about that.
Nova Scotia
sorry,
radio
yeah,
sucks.
Thank you for apologizing.
Radio
'cause that is
sucks.
bullshit.
It is.
And I'm
It's a
going to
lot of
start
class
pirate
rap.
radio right about soon.
Since the internet, pirate radio is
we
not
gotta
really a
wrap
thing.
this up and start some pirate radio.
Yeah.
Here.
Have
How
you seen the movie?
the next thing
I've
is hey.
Oh.
But I know Chris Shepard's
It's a-
pirate radio.
It's a banger. What's going on over here?
Our best movie made in Nova Scotia is probably Hobo with a Shotgun. So
I was just going to say, I already knew that.
yeah. Okay.
I bought
Great.
it for my friend for Christmas.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Because he's a cult classic kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, it got a little love from, Tarantino, who
Oh, I
came
got a lot
across
from a
the
lot of
film.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously a lot of people, but I think that initially helped give it a little extra little.
It did. Well, they want. You know how they got that spot? It was because there was a contest to make a trailer for Tarantino and Rodriguez had that Grindhouse
right.
feature.
Grindhouse
back in-
feature for sure.
So they had a contest.
combo.
They had a
Great
contest
combo.
to make a trailer for the Grindhouse double feature. And Hobo with a Shotgun won the contest, and they got enough money to fund the film, and that's how the film got made.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
from
Cool.
that,
That's
yeah.
a cool bit of information.
Are you a
What was
horror
it?
guy? Horror fan?
Oh, love the horrors, man.
God,
I was in a
horror.
I was in a
Horrors.
relationship for 5 years, and the woman wouldn't even watch like Are You Afraid of the Fucking Dark? Like I wasn't allowed
That's
to
just-
watch anything
Okay.
with horror, anything. So it sucked.
To play devil's advocate, did you ever see the episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark where the motherfucker come out the wall?
Oh, I know.
Because
what
that's the scary. You know, that's the scariest one. That's the scariest one. I was 9 years old. I didn't give a shit. I was 9 years old. Give me a goblin, give me a ghoul, give me a ghost. But if
Give
a
me a ghost.
motherfucker come out
Give
the
him a
wall,
ghost.
if a
Oh.
motherfucker come out the wall, good night. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Okay.
Yo, I got two for you. Real quick.
Hobo with a Shotgun. Love that.
Number 4 is don't do the Pride of Nova Scotia thing. We don't do that anymore.
I don't even know what
You know
that is. What is that?
Okay, remember
is that a thing?
that was like, I don't know if you knew that because a lot of people
Do you do that?
in Ontario a lot of people in Ontario used to do that because the old Keith's commercials.
I got my own thing over here. I didn't even know.
Oh, he does.
It's the same thing. It's the same
God.
set over here.
I feel so intimidated between.
Well, we don't need to go into it.
We ain't doing it.
Next is get winter tires.
Got them. Thick ones. Get this.
Not all seasons. Get winter tires.
What? You're not hearing me.
Okay. All
I
right.
did
all
like
right.
9. What? I don't have any written
Winter.
down. It's gonna make me
Winter
it's like a fucking
tires.
essay.
We got to go through these ones.
Get this. I'm gonna give you guys at home a little tip.
Yeah. Hit us.
And,
hit us.
and
hit us.
buying tires, I don't know what it's like out here, but you just gotta go on Kijiji. You gotta give it
Yes.
like 3 or 4 days, and you gotta look. And
Yeah,
you gotta look
totally.
through all of it because you're only gonna get this much in the first bit. Now I went to Canadian Tire. They priced me around
Oh, bad. Yeah. You can't go there.
just to get a ballpark.
Yeah.
But you know what? I talked to a decent guy, and he actually caught me a break. He showed me which tires were good.
Good staff, bad prices.
Good staff, but you know what? I shopped it out. It was gonna be around $500, $600. You get some new rubber after taxes.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's pretty reasonable,
I paid
actually.
$30 a tire for brand new rubber because I didn't give up and I kept looking, and I found a place that was going out of business in fucking where the hell was it? Oh God, it was just south of Toronto. I got.
That's right,
Oh.
kids. Never quit. Fuck small businesses.
They
You
were
heard it
going
here
out of
first.
business anyways, and I went in there. I asked them
Burn
first
in
before
hell,
I drive
family.
down there. $30 a tire. They're
Good
winter
on you.
tires,
Oh,
so
I'm
I
so
got 'em.
proud of you. I'm so proud of
I'm
you.
ready to go.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
What do you got for me?
Okay, Big Doug.
I'm feeling like I'm
Honestly,
doing good right now.
Booze
Yeah.
is expensive, dude.
Dude, I figured it out.
Double the price, cousin.
It was like $20 for this shit called Cold Stream.
For like 3
Cold Stream's
and a
made in
half tall
Shubenacadie?
cans.
This is called a peach iced tea. It's pretty good.
And how much was that? $9.50?
God damn it! It was maybe for the per can they might try to do that.
It's about $9
They're like-
a
If you
can.
want
No,
6 of them,
they're like
you better have
$14.
$17.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
John seems to be doubling up.
I got
He
ID'd
thinks That's
today.
how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
I got
Next thing I'll tell
ID.
you, food is expensive. Fuck food. Cured salmon, man. Have you tried to buy beef
Grow your
jerky?
own food. You grow your own money.
Shit, this guy knows what's up. Do you
I'm
have
here
your
to
own
build
land
a
yet?
farm. No, but I want chickens.
Unless you're
Resident?
talking about
I want-
lobster.
Where do you
chickens.
live?
We're talking about
I
lobster.
will get lobsters. I live in
Did you
New
just move
Glasgow.
here tonight?
No, I've been here for 2 weeks. I just got fresh out of
So you got a
quarantine.
house.
I'm fresh out of quarantine. I live in an apartment building that used to be an old high school that was built in 1894.
Cool.
Or 3.
Jeez,
I can't
that's
remember.
haunted as
Oh
fuck.
man, you're gonna be
dog.
so
Dude,
haunted.
no. Because what you do
This guy
for that
says
is
no,
you
it's
get
not.
native sweetgrass, which I have. And I burned it and I fucking seanced the whole place. And what
Oh,
that does,
you smudged.
it resets the energy. Yes, it's a smudge. It's a reset.
That helps.
And it just,
If they're
even
real
if you
evil,
don't
it's
believe in
not-
that
you
sort of
know.
stuff, there's different energies that be in the air and frequencies. We can reset that energy with sweet green
Smart.
grass.
That's right, folks.
If
Fuck
anybody
ghosts.
knows about energy, it's the fucking natives.
We don't need ghosts.
So
They can get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess some are
Chill.
yeah, some need to chill
They're
out. Some are
listening.
here to spread a message or something.
Definitely all listening.
Some of them are here to say a message, saying like like we discussed it before.
No, I'm
I've
with
seen
ghosts.
one to
it's
let
the
other
second
friends.
time we've talked
But you're
about
a
ghosts
seer.
tonight.
You're a seer. I'm a feeler.
I don't know. Okay.
You're a seer. I'm a feeler. I don't see these motherfuckers, but I feel them. So when I say fuck the ghost, they know.
They know
I
you
ride
playing.
for the ghosts.
You know you
I
are.
ride
You
for
know you
ghosts,
fucking
dude.
ride.
Right.
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
Ghost Rider, shit, that was so dope.
He cut me out. He cut me off.
No, it's at the far left. All right, yo, check it out. All right, so when people say some now, that means very. Okay.
Some.
The word some, S-O-M-E, means
Some.
very now. People
Like-
are like, it's some fucking cold out.
It's some
You know what I mean? Or like,
Some cold now.
Billy was fucking some drunk Friday night. Like, you
drunk.
know what I mean? Like that. Or like,
Yeah,
or if they're
very,
if it's really something, they'll say, oh, he was right some fucked up. You know what I mean? Or it's,
Right.
oh, it's
He was
right some
right some
cold out
fucked
right
up.
now.
That's some
Do you think it
shit.
comes from the phrase "some
big
kind
shit.
of"?
I
'Cause
think
that's an
it's
old.
some
That's an
Maybe,
old,
but you know that's the thing. They'd say that out here,
yeah,
right?
some kind, but it's a short form of some
fucking
kind
cold
of.
out here. Yeah.
Some
That must be
So
some
if
old.
someone says that,
slang.
it doesn't mean like
There's
a little
someone
bit
out
of.
here-
It means very. It
There's
almost
just
means the
very-
opposite.
okay.
I mean,
That's
it's
a good
very
tip.
Hey,
fucking
listen,
cold.
I
Tom.
appreciate that.
Tips for Tom. Please, folks, if you're listening at home, shout out to Tom. We're happy to have him here tonight. We want
You can
more
find me
tips
at
for Tom.
I actually
Broken_compass.
have 5 for Tom right here
Broken
from the
underscore
audience.
The
compass.
audience.
I have the audience ones right here. Okay.
I'm not done. I was in the middle of
Oh yeah,
one,
I'm
man.
sorry. Okay,
I was
I
doing
thought you were
handles.
segueing.
Let the Ghost Rider speak.
The boys are all fired up. But I was gonna say this, man. There's no shortcuts in Nova Scotia. You think you're gonna save 5 minutes? You're gonna gain 5 seconds. That's just the fact of the matter.
Yeah.
And I'll wrap it up with this.
Rough.
Honestly, Nova Scotia, sorry homies, bad pizza. Fuck with me, bad pizza.
Never had down there. Never gonna.
Oh, flames.
You're gonna.
Flames. I didn't say that. I'm not signing off on
I know.
that. His words, not mine. His words, not mine.
It was just a joke.
It might be real. I don't know. It might be.
You know, sometimes
We gotta
I
wrap
say
it up.
things for just shock value, and Tom's getting kicked out of here. Just
no,
kidding.
it's okay.
I'll try the donaire.
Listen, donaires.
We're done with you, but the fans ain't. So
here's
let
a
them
hot
know.
Let them get at me. I'll tell
part.
them why. Because I worked at Pizza Delight back in fucking God knows when, early 2000s.
Pizza
And
Delight.
I tried the donaire there, and they probably did it wrong. Because they might have done it wrong.
Here's
Western
the thing.
Ontario.
Donaire's a little overrated, frankly. Honestly, I like Donaire.
Donaire for me.
Most Nova Scotians like it. Like, you know, I like
I can
it.
see it setting in
But
in
it's-
you.
No.
No,
I gotta write, John.
But here's the thing.
It's
You're
overrated.
categorically-
It's just donaire, people.
You're categorically wrong because you're gonna try it.
Okay.
You will try
I said
it.
I would. I
You
said
will
if
try
I was
it.
joking first.
You,
and
you know, you said I haven't tried it, never will, and you will.
Yeah, but that was for
You will.
shock value.
All right. So from the
I
audience,
just want to get a rise out of people.
they say
You did it, dude. They're fired up right now. I'm telling
They
you
are
that
fired
right
up.
now,
Be
man.
like, I started like this guy, now I hate him.
PEI isn't cool. I'm not sure who said that.
There's probably no one watching for
I think
PEI,
PEI is
so
pretty
everyone's
cool,
probably
but like,
laughing right
you
now.
know,
There's
it's
0 people in PEI, man. PEI stands for fucking penis.
please
eats-
eat.
Oh, we love Dylan.
Forget it. No, it's great. It's good, but you know, the breweries run on generators.
What does that mean?
I think that it means that like people need beer so badly out here that even when the power goes out, we promise we won't stop brewing the fucking forget sauce.
People, we
Promise.
probably sell
Yeah.
more Budweiser than fucking Garrisons out here, whatever we fucking
I
sell.
don't think so.
Yeah, I think we do.
Olin's is true.
Budweiser? You don't think we sell a fuckload of Budweiser here? I
We sell more
guarantee you
Budweiser than
fucking-
Garrison, but like I bet you we sell more like Olin's
Well,
or
that's what I
Keith's.
said, and then you tried to
Keys.
go somewhere else with it.
It's good.
You could have said yes. bitch.
East
You're so
Coasters are
smart.
known for being
So smart,
friendly.
Chris. Hot.
Stop
You're
talking.
hot and smart.
Stop talking. East Coasters are known for being friendly, but we're actually just nosy.
That's not the same thing.
I mean, we're kind of like, oh yeah, I just moved here, did you? Oh yeah, where'd you come from?
Oh,
yeah.
It is.
What's your mom's name?
Okay, now I get it. Now
oh,
I
yeah.
get it.
Oh, that's nice.
Friendly,
Where you living,
but
dear?
you're nosy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they add things like dear and sweetheart to the end. Oh yeah, yeah. How much money you make, sweetheart? Yeah. Oh okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You bought your house, did you? You're renting their own. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you got a girlfriend, do you? Oh, that's nice.
What's her name?
What's her name? Where she live?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
met them or her or people that do that
At the grocery
Walmart.
store?
At motherfucking Walmart.
It sounds like you guys.
She's like,
Yeah.
I normally don't do this.
Oh, they
And
do
then
it.
she got her
they
pen
do
out,
it every
and she
time.
wrote me like her pastor's name, and like go see this guy. You know,
Oh,
and I was
yes.
like, oh man, I'll get me signed up right away. Like, oh my gosh,
They're trying to save you, buddy.
trying to save me.
Yeah.
But
Oh, and again,
Can't be saved.
pepperoni is an appropriate
Too late.
thing to bring to a party. Pepperoni, you can bring.
Oh,
Now-
got the
now-
Roni?
I got a case.
You got
which,
a case.
which brings me,
Dude, let's pop it open, dude.
which brings me to the next bit.
Pop
I got a little
tops,
care
dude.
package for you here, bud.
Oh,
Here's your fucking your very own Nova
Is that a
Scotia flag.
bandana?
No, it's
Come on, man.
way
You got me
better.
a flag?
Fucking right, man.
Holy
That's a Nova Scotia
shit,
flag, dude.
Oh.
You gotta have one.
For the team out there, we're gonna have to open your up.
People rep.
Are we ready?
Baby.
Well, let's throw that over there, but we'll clean it up later. Actually, that landed in a very perfect
Throw it up.
place. He got
Yeah.
you, Roni.
Look, that's Brothers
Oh,
Pepperoni.
God.
Not Chris Brothers Pepperoni.
Brothers.
Is that? Should I?
Here, man. Chop it up. Fucking open her up.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Open that bitch.
Are we opening this
up.
now?
Cut it open right now, man.
Holy.
No.
Make sure you don't cut your fingers when you're doing crazy shit with knives. That's about
Yep,
the right
true
thing.
that,
And when
man.
you pass the knife back, make sure your handle
There
first.
you go. Thank
Don't
you.
want to cut your friends when
True.
you're opening up a nice bag of meat.
Wow.
Look at that. Just
I'm just gonna do a scientific
He loosened
wash.
it up.
have a waft,
He loosened it up.
That's nice.
right? Have a bite, man. Rip
I
just
know.
bust the piece off.
Take that
man.
middle one, man. That middle one's yours, baby.
Do the people that are watching, however many there are, do they want to see me bite
Yes,
this meat?
everyone wants to see you bite it.
Bite
immediately,
the
yeah.
We need to see a
Bite
yes or a
the
smiley
meat.
from somebody or something happening.
You overestimate the number of people watching at this moment. You know,
4.5.
it's like, you know, we'll put it out later.
That's
It's
enough.
Okay.
5 people. Just have a bite and enjoy it. And
Here we go.
There you go, bud.
Wow. That's great.
Here, give us a fucking smash.
What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think?
Do you have
Cut
any
it
thoughts?
down.
Any thoughts?
I have honestly my
rock
thoughts
it.
right now are I can't believe my fucking homie just gave me this beautiful flag.
That is fucking
Hey,
heavy.
Chris, I got something for you too, man.
I'm very touched. I'm very touched.
Is it a piece of pepperoni?
No,
Can I
here.
have a piece of pepperoni?
That is gonna
Fuck
be
yeah.
fucking dear to my heart.
Yo, respect, big dog.
That's big.
Clean
That's
that.
serious.
Man, that's
That's
like
dope.
that's a life item.
I like how the first thing you do with your Nova Scotia flag is like fucking horse
We got
grease
2
all
minutes
over it.
till cut off. Yo, Chris.
That's what it needs,
Chris,
though, right?
I got you one of these, man.
Well, I'm gonna
I
have
wanted
to
to give it
fold
to you
this
at
up.
Christmas, but fuck Christmas.
Oh, fuck this shit. I hate this fucking shirt.
fuck
Anyways,
Christmas.
God, eh?
this is my dad's shirt. and I
Press
hate
gates
my
to
dad.
Walt shit. You know, it's fucking gift giving time here on the Rhythm Section podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Gift giving time. Can I have a piece of meat, please?
Here we go.
Thank you very much. And
Yeah.
thank you, Colin, because that means it is good meat, dude.
That's excellent.
What do you say about the flavor? You got a review on the flavor?
The flavor is sick. It's fucking unreal. Very good. Very good.
Very smoky.
It's smoky and it's elegant.
Funny enough, John, I got a present for John. I got him a 13-inch thick hard tape for Christmas. Yeah. I got you a fucking 30-foot long fucking tape.
Oh my God, 30 feet of tape. I
love you. Oh my God. Yes,
Chris. No, you're fucking beautiful.
I love you,
No,
John.
This is the Rhythm Session podcast. We're out of here for now. Yo, Tom, thanks for being here. Cobra, we love you. Chris, I'm John Ryder. It's the Rhythm Session
Thank you,
podcast
guys.
2.7.
I also got you more tools.
10 snips? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
They're European.
10 snippers.
They're sexy and European. They're for you. Wes. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm so stoked. Dude,
This is great.
my man Tom up in here, my man John up in here, Rhythm Section Podcast. Yeah.
Salt, paprika, small, fucking 666. This is meat of the devil. Fucking meat on a whole nother level. Oh, it's got money stuck to it.
Oh my
now.
God! It is 666.
It is.
I bought it. That's why I bought it. That's why I bought it.
Mild, but
Bye-bye.
also the dick of the devil.